I want to be seen, but please look away. I was afraid of humiliating myself. More than spiders, needles, heights, even death, my greatest fear was being exiled from the collective as a result of my imperfections. I carried this fear with me from all of my past lives, all of my ancestors. The desire to belong is as primal and ancient as life itself. On the one hand, I commend my brain for choosing to fear that which tugs at the root of all humanity. On the other hand, had I not evolved at all? Was I nothing more than a cave woman in a millennial's body? The tricky thing about this kind of fear is that it genuinely does feel self-protective. Through the mist, it appears like a fortress, beckoning to shelter inside. A barrier between the world's whizzing opinions and a soft, tender heart. Stay hidden, it whispers, and nothing can hurt you. Stay silent, and no one can misquote you. There's no risk of rejection if you are your only audience. No chance of misuse if an invention never leaves the hands of its inventor. In my attempt to self-protect, I became a little too good at sequestering myself, and my art suffered because of it. Not in quality, I was creating more fervently than ever, but in consumption. Without the current of communal discourse, the piles of projects I'd completed were left to lie motionless around my house. Safe from criticism, sure, but not without cost. For if they were to remain isolated, there would be a different kind of death awaiting them. Privacy is a seductress, tapping on the bedroom window with a pointed pink fingernail, motioning to pull the window up, up. Her whispers are most enticing to those who have been stung by the outside world, who have paid the price for their loud hope. Privacy is soft, stealthy, and her promises are a soothing balm. Let me in, and I will keep you company always. Show your dreams, plans, and art to me, only me, and I will keep them safe. Oh, what a rich relationship we would have if we would only indulge her. How our ego would purr beneath her constant encouragement and affection. Like the Greek temptress Calypso, she promises us immortality, but only if we stay in isolation with her forever. And in consequence, our dreams never leave the confines of her caress. Our ideas never make it back to the mainland, never have the chance to be seen by anyone other than her. Her artificial sweetness is excellent at masking the taste of a soul growing stale in her exclusive company. No artist can survive without the meat of the collective, whether that be through feedback from trusted friends or simply by sharing one idea with the world, thus freeing up space in the psyche for other ideas to thrive. There is only so much psychic real estate. I have learned this the hard way, as I have watched many poor little ideas suffocate because I cared for them too much and never let them out of my sight. When ideas build up inside a mind, crowding together, there's no space for new ones to be born, and the old ones get cranky. They push each other around, complain about the heat, bounce in place, create a shakiness in the whole body. Sound familiar? Don't be a helicopter parent to your art. The best way to love an idea is to kill it. Hear me out. There is a time for nurture, when an idea is young, vulnerable, and needs constant attention to grow into its mature form. But at a certain point, an idea no longer needs supervision. It needs liberation. You must trust that you have raised it well enough to do its job, to stand on its own in the world without context. And then you must cut it off from its power source, you. You must fling it into the abyss with love, regardless of where it lands, and turn inward to the next budding idea that requires your attention. This is how you leave a legacy. You incubate the embryonic pieces of your soul until they hatch, and then you release them to fly. Hopefully, they will fly so far away from you that you'll never quite know where they end up. This is the artist's dream, to scatter pieces of yourself across the earth for future wanderers to stumble across, and in return, to feel seen themselves. All of this exists within the balance of the creative mind. Attention is necessary for anything of substance to grow. Privacy can be precious, but must be treated cautiously, especially by the introverted, of which I am one. Who am I kidding? I could be the clan leader. But it is not fair to our ideas to keep them locked away just because we are overstimulated, and rightfully so. The clamor of the world is often uninviting. Parties are too late and too loud, drinks are too expensive, but we owe it to ourselves to put on some fucking sequins and show up for our art. We've only got so much existence left to play with. Solitude is necessary, crucial even, but only for a certain amount of time. You will know when that time is up. There is a dryness that settles in, a sense of ideas becoming stale, dreams becoming flat. Then it is time to button up your coat and venture outside again. Go on a treasure hunt, collect seashells, drive down unfamiliar roads, attend birthday parties, talk to strangers, visit a new city, see a play, take a yoga class, try indoor rock climbing. Wrestle with your ego's desire for control and keep it pinned to the ground for as long as you can while you dart out into the world and fail a few times. Good things must die. Relationships, ideas, dreams, visions, in order for greater things to take shape. It is hard and it is sweaty, digging up graves for the lives we once envisioned for ourselves, shoveling space for the new, the unfamiliar. I have so much love for the versions of myself that I've already harvested, and even more hope for the gardens that I'm still tending to, for the ideas and the future that I am preparing.